everybody, it's Becky and I'm back today with a video about social media. I just had read an article about the negative side of social media and I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it and get your opinions on what you think. So I have written down some of the things that I learned from the article or in some research that was done and just kind of want to get your opinions on it. So, you know, social media is a really great thing. It can be a great addition to our lives to stay in touch with friends and family and find people that we've lost touch with and things like that. But I think a lot of times people use it to almost brag. I mean, I don't know if you all feel this way or not, but I think it's easy for us to sometimes find ourselves feeling jealous or resentful of people that put things on Facebook. I'm going to say Facebook because that's the only social media that I use. But when I say that, I mean any of the social medias, Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook and all those different social media sites. I think people put things on there a lot of times knowing that it's really not how things might be in their lives, but it looks like it is. I just wondered if you all ever felt like any jealousy or anything towards the people that you see on Facebook, because that's not a really good way to feel. So it's not good for us to be jealous of other people. Jealousy is basically a tool of the devil to make you doubt and not necessarily appreciate all of the things that God has blessed you with in your life. It might not be the same things that He has blessed somebody else but it starts to make you kind of wish you had those things and be more and more unhappy with the things that you do have. This is where the research comes in. U.S. and British universities surveyed 900 female students and found that the more selfies they saw of other people, the more and more self-conscious and inadequate they felt about themselves. So basically that translates to the more time you spend on social media, the more likely you are to compare yourself to other people, to be unhappy with your own appearance, and to be jealous of other people. This is especially critical now for children, young girls especially, because social media is out there. I mean, we didn't have social media when I was a kid, so it wasn't something that I had to deal with, but now it is, and so many kids, they're younger and younger and have phones and access to the internet. So basically that translates into these years when they are spending learning about themselves and learning their sense of self and their confidence and their self-awareness. Those formative years are spent, if they see social media, they're spent comparing themselves even younger than previous generations, comparing themselves to other people. So basically some tips and suggestions are to, when you're on Facebook or whatever in social media and you start finding yourself feeling jealous or resentful of other people and some of the things they might appear to have, pray for those people again and kind of put everything into perspective. Also consider not allowing young children to have access to the internet or especially social media. I mean, my kids don't have cell phones, and if they did, they would not have one that had internet access at all. I mean, it's just something that it's not necessary until they're older. And if you're really struggling with jealousy and things like that, take a break from social media. That's probably kind of hard to do. I've never done it. But, if you have to, take a break from Facebook or Twitter or whatever and spend that time focusing on appreciating the blessings that you have in your own life and the joys you have in your own life versus getting on there and dwelling on things that you might not have that other people do have. And keep it in perspective. I mean, if you're on Facebook or anything on the internet, just because it's on the internet does not make it true. Just because it seems that way does not make it the way that it really is. People aren't usually going to put a picture of themselves on Facebook being lazy or with a messy house or dirty kids or whatever. They're going to put their best foot forward for the most part. So just keep that in mind. You could probably stage things and make things perfect and use photo filters and whatever to make your pictures look great and your house look clean and your kids be perfect. But that's not necessarily realistic or truthful, and same thing for other people. They can do the same thing, and to you, you probably think, oh, their life's perfect, but it is probably far from that. And in reality, their lives are probably just like everybody else. There was an article I saw once, and I can't find it, but there was a girl that had a blog, and she was talking about how many times it took her to take one picture, one perfect selfie. It was something ridiculous, like 50 pictures that she took of herself in different lighting and different poses with her hair up, with her hair down, trying to get the right picture with the right background and the right lighting and everything, just for one picture. So I feel like that's not necessarily an accurate depiction of themselves. So let me know what you guys think about that. I just wanted to run this past you and see what you thought. So thanks for watching. Please like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.